Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. The S&P 500 was down 0.3% today. A couple of things to know about this week that I think are important. First of all, it's the last week of the quarter. And so you have these giant funds that rebalance their portfolios, every quarter. And so if the stock market is run really hard versus the bond market, for example, oftentimes they'll have to sell some stocks to buy some bonds to bring their portfolios back into, the target areas. So get a lot of target date funds that people put into 401ks. A lot of those are rebalanced. And so we've seen sell off a few times at the end of a quarter. And so we got to pretend like it's not happening in a way because it really doesn't seem to matter thereafter. The market can pick right up right after it starts. I remember the first quarter of last year had exactly that. The last week of the quarter, market was down. If beginning April pulls out and market comes right back. So it's just one of those things that have to be aware of. The second thing is that the PCE inflation index is going to be reported on Friday, and Chairman Powell is going to be speaking on Friday. And Friday's Good Friday, which means the market's going to be closed. So it's kind of interesting because the market's probably going to want to know what's happening with PCE. This is the preferred measure of inflation that the Fed likes to look at. And then obviously, like to see what Chairman Powell has to say just in general. He's always a, important person for the market. However, the market won't be open to react to that. So it should blunt whatever happens, to be honest, because then you have all the way until Monday before, and people's memories aren't that long, at least in the short-term moves in the market. I would expect the PCE index to maybe be a little bit hotter than expected. We've seen that with the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. We've seen that with the Producer Price Index, the PPI, the wholesale inflation. And so you would expect PCE to be a little bit on the hot side. We'll see how it plays out altogether. So anyway, that's what's happening today. Really interesting time frame, to be an investor. Let's be a little patient here in terms of what might happen this week. Maybe things do great, but I still think people probably take a little bit of money off the table before the PCE report, just so they don't have to sit there through a 3-day weekend. I know that's not the way that you and I might invest, but there are a lot of people out there that are doing some pretty active trading, what have you too. So sometimes that can have some short-term swings on the market also. All right. So look forward to being able to see you tomorrow. Talk to you then. Thank you.